Hello everyone. Good news that another rural community inside Canada has released the start date of 14th of July until 25th of July as their intake period for the recommendation applications from the designated employers for the rural community immigration pilot program. So now you have to figure out the priority sectors, priority NOCs, the start dates, and the designated areas and the roadmap for this program so that you can figure out that either this community is suitable for you or not. So we are going to get all this information in this video. In this video, we will discuss about the start dates, who can apply, the designated area, intake periods, priority sectors, NOCs, step involves eligibility for all tiers, additional points to scores, exceptions, and other points to remember. First of all, this community is now open for employer designation, that the employers they can start to get designation in this community under the RCIP, and the start date is 14th of July until 25th of July as the first intake period for the designated employers so that they can put in the recommendation application for the selected candidate whom they want to hire. So the email for the employers that they will have to get online training, put on the recommendation applications, get the designation. For that purpose is rcip@pictocountypartnership.com. Then who can apply? All people can apply either inside Canada or inside Canada, but you must have 1 year of work experience, at least grade 12. You must have your language test, 4 bands for tier 4 and 5, and 5 bands of IELTS for tier 2 and 3, and 6 bands for tier 0 and 1 level jobs. And for sure, you must have a job offer from the designated employers, from designated employer in this community, and you must submit your interest to live in this community. But how you will apply for the job, you will have to follow the job advertisement instruction. Instead of approaching directly to employer, you will have to follow the procedure that employer he has advertised job, because the community will later on check on that how you approach the employer. What are the designated areas under this community, is that in which areas you can apply. So those areas are 7 in this community: Pictou Landing First Nation, the municipality of Pictou County, towns of New Glasgow, Pictou, Stellarton, Trenton, and Westville. And then is intake periods for this year in the July is 14th to 25th of July, and for rest of months in this year, for August, September, October, November, it is from 1st of every month until the 15th of these months that the employer they can submit the recommendation of candidates to the community. And in the month of December, it is starting from 1st of December until 10th of December. And for each recommendation intake period, they will take 10 recommendation, like they will select the 10 recommendation from the submitted recommendation, and they will provide those 10 recommendation to the eligible candidates in the from the competition pool. So what are priority sector? It is business, finance, administration, health, occupation, sales and services, trades and transport, equipment operators, and manufacturing. And what are the priority occupations? So for business, finance, and administration, your work experience must be in accounting, technician and bookkeeper, data scientist, cybersecurity specialist, business system specialist, database analyst, data administrator, software developers, and programmers. For healthcare, anybody can be a pharmacist, pharmacy technician, pharmacy technical assistants, and pharmacy assistants. So you should check out your work experience. If you fall under in any of these NOCs, then you are good to go. For sales and services, it is a restaurant and food service managers, retail sales supervisors, cooks. For manufacturing, it is supervisor, forest product processing, woodworking machine operators, other wood processing machine operators, rubber processing machine operators, and related workers. For trade and transport, you can apply if you have work experience or if you are already working as sheet metal workers, telecommunication equipment installation and cable television, service technician, plumbers, carpenters, automotive service technician, truck and bus mechanics, and mechanical repairers. plasters, drywall installer, finishers and leathers, roofers and shinglers, residential and commercial installer and servicer, printing press operators. So uh, these were all the priority NOCs. There are 25 NOCs and there is cap on the restaurant and food service managers, retail sales supervisor and cooks. They have put a cap of 10%. It means that if the community has decided to give 60 recommendation in this year, then they will give 6 recommendations only for these positions. The number of positions per restaurant location is limited, is subject to limit based on hours of operation. If the number of recommendation for the restaurant and food service manager are more than one, or many recommendation given by the employer, then the community might check the hours of operation of that restaurant, and they can also ask for other supporting documents from the employer. So step for the employer and candidate is, those are very particular. First of all, the employer has to contact the community by email to get the onboard training and the intercultural competency training link to do these trainings, and after he completed training, employer will get a certificate that he is now ready to submit his designation application. Then employer has to email that he wants to apply for designation. He will get a designation certificate by the community, will get confirmation email of designation after he submitted the designation application. In Nova Scotia, if any employer want to hire a foreign national, they have to separately register with the provincial authorities to hire a foreign national. For that purpose, he will have to simply fill out a form, and that he will get an employer registration certificate. After that, the employer will have to find the eligible candidate inside Canada or outside Canada, and they can submit the recommendation application of that candidates to the community. So in at this step, the employer will have to collect all the eligibility documents from the candidate, their education documents, their language document, their work experience, and he will provide a job offer, and after that their interest to live in the community. So employer will have to submit all these documents on the behalf of candidate, and then candidate will be in the competition pool of the eligible candidates, and from the pool of those eligible candidates, the highest scoring candidates will get recommendations. At least they will select 10 candidates at intake period, and they will give them a recommendation certificate. After they get the recommendation certificate, candidates can apply for PR, and meantime they can apply for 2-year work permit. After they get a invitation to apply for PR, they can apply for work permit with the support of employer. So there are different requirements for each tier level. For tier 0 and 1, they need IELTS only 6 bands. Education for all the tiers is only grade 12, and if somebody falls under tier 0 and 1, they are getting a job offer that, then they must have work experience from tier 0, 1, 2 or 3. In the same way, for tier 2 and 3, only 5 bands in IELTS. And then for tier 2, you can have your work experience in tier 1, 2, 3, and for tier 3, you can have experience from tier 2, 3, and 4. And for tier 4 and 5, the IELTS must be with 4 bands. For tier 4, your work experience can be from 2, 3, and 4. For tier 5, the work experience must aligned, and it must be same as the 5-digit NOC code for tier 5 job. That for the work experience in tier 1, the health exception is given. So this is for nurses, that they can apply under tier 3 and tier 4 as well. Under tier 3, they can apply as a nurse 4, and under tier 4, they can apply as a home sport worker. Next is how a candidate can have a bonus point. For a candidate to have bonus point, they must have previous work experience already done in the community. So if they work for 1 year, they will get extra 2 points. If they have worked for 2 years, they can get 4 points. If they have worked for 3 years, they can get 6 points. And if the family member lives in the community for at least 1 year, who are permanent resident, then candidate can get 2 extra points for that as well. If you have a volunteer experience or you have a professional network there, you can get additional 2 points. Or if you own any property or you have a rental property there, you can additionally get 2 points. And if your spouse has worked or studied there for at least 6 months, you will also get 3 points. So these are the additional points that you can score. So what are the exceptions? That it means that if somebody has worked in the tier 1 as a registered nurse or as a psychiatric nurse, then he or she can have a job offer as nurse aide or patient associate or as a home support worker. And for students also, if students studied not more than 18 months before in this community, that they have studied within the last 18 months and they stayed in the community for at least 16 months, they need not to show any work experience. They are good to go to apply under this program. They have only to secure a job offer for them. And for rural community, for outside Canada people, somebody has to show only 50% of the low income cutoff for the rural areas. And then intent to reside in the community has to be submitted by the candidate. Employer cannot submit that form, and to assess that form, you can find it on the economic designated organization website of the community, or you can contact the community directly that you want to. So now you can figure out that either you have work experience, you have already lived in this community, or either your employer is already interested to give you a job offer, or you can approach an employer and apply for job under this program to get PR. Good luck for everybody. Please like my video. That will really help me. Thank you so much. See you again.